Is there a standard limit, or do you know?
I have no idea, but
No, I
usually
haven't.
I check this website. It's aviation weather.
Mm-hmm.
Today I was like, okay, there's no need to. I wanted just to land. The guys must be this guy's crazy coming ending in 15.
Okay, I'm ready.
Cool. 34 we're taking off from.
Runway 34. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's push back.
Which plane are you flying, Nur?
Same caravan.
For me, you are on an Airbus.
Always on Airbus. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Take out the windsock.
The anti-ice must be turn it on in the air, no?
Turn it on wherever you want. I'll turn it on in the air though, yeah, because of the power, isn't it? It uses power, so
Yeah.
might need to anti-ice the runway.
Where have I gone? Put me off the screen for a second. I've gone cross country.
I think this is not the way we should go to the runway.
No,
I thought
so.
it looked, on a little nav map, it looked like a taxiway.
Yeah, taxiway but for pedestrians.
You think? Oh well.
I think it's where
Oh well.
the lawnmower went in the summer.
I hope my wing don't get stuck on the sock.
Yeah, mine didn't.
There's a fence there. Okay.
You can
There's
go
a
to the left.
backtrack. Yeah.
You can go to the left of me if you want. Go beside me. I've made enough room. 2 by 2.
I hope the snow is hard enough and don't get stuck.
That's a novelty. I don't have purple windows on my plane.
I do.
Everyone else does, but me. I can even see pilot and co-pilot in there. Bizarre.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
now it's
at-
pink. Oh,
I'm
no, I
at
spoke
your-
too soon.
I'm at your 9.
Right, ready everyone?
Ready.
Parking brake off. Off we go. Everybody airborne?
Yep. I see. I think it's Jason going in the other direction.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's just the way my GPS is telling me to go.
I thought you should put
Yeah.
the next waypoint, otherwise you'd be returning to the airport.
Yeah, what you have to do with this is you have to literally fly heading mode until you're actually on the GPS line, basically, and then
Yeah.
switch to nav. Otherwise it won't follow it, catch it.
Just follow heading at the moment, I do.
Yeah, so I'll do that. Should be able to do that now. There we go. Yeah, now it's picked it up for me. Right. A bit left. A bit left. Should capture it. agree, mate.
Said it's nice though.
It is beautiful.
That's good. The Garmin's got you three picked up on there as well. That's handy.
Is it?
As on mine, yeah, I think I've got other planes to show on the right-hand display.
Right.
So I've got 3 arrows heading north.
Oh yeah, traffic. Yep, I've got it now. Turned it on. That's new.
I think there was an update in these days on the GPS.
Right. Good. Bridge or something down there. That must be a river when it's not frozen over. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Bizarre seeing a big cantilever bridge, a suspension bridge over ice.
Mm. Weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, but I'm flying by.
Front wind make me climb like 500 feet in 1 second.
Wow.
Was you, Roberto, who did this up?
Hmm?
It was you?
Yes.
You're on my left, and then suddenly you just blew up in the air.
Yeah.
Just took a bun. The pilot.
I don't know what happened. Suddenly climbed 500, 600 feet.
I'm at 3,000 at the moment. It's fine. It's nice down here.
I'm at 6,500.
Yo ni siquiera sé quién es Daniel ni nada. Pero si yo ni siquiera sé quién es Daniel, ¿cómo voy a ir a dejarlo a cualquier X?
And that plus 4.4 then, Jason, that, you know, those arrows you was talking about, you've got a
Yeah.
plus, I'm guessing that's the altitude, they are higher than you, isn't it?
Guys, I need to leave a moment. I have to pick my wife, but I will still fly.
No problem, mate.
I hope I don't crash.
No worries, mate.
Uh,
Speak to you in a minute, in a bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I'm at 3,000.
No, am I? And you're showing 0 to me, and I'm at 3,000, so I'm
Yeah.
guessing we're at the same altitude, but I think Roberto's plus 4.5, so he's 4,500 feet higher than me, which makes sense because he said it was just over 6,000 feet. So
Yeah.
must be.
Yeah, it could be.
7400.
Mm,
I don't know why how the 7400 goes by 400. It shouldn't.
mhm.
It's 1000, 6400. Why?
Yeah.
Right click for 100. Okay.
With that wind, Jason, when you turn it on, you get the arrows, don't you?
Yeah.
Which one's which? I've got an arrow pointing down saying 12 and an arrow pointing right saying 37. So is it? So is it 12 knots at 35 degrees, or is it
I've only
35
got
knots at 12?
I've only got one arrow.
I've set it to option 1. I've got 2. What's option 2 do? Oh, option 2 gives me a degrees and arrow.
I've got
That's
degrees,
option
arrows,
3.
not.
Yeah. Option 2 just gives you one arrow and one number. Option 3's the option 3's a better option because that gives you a heading, the degrees, and the knots. Option 3 for me. That'll do. Lovely jubbly.
I'm just going to have a play and find that one.
Yeah, so it's PFD options
It's
on
wind.
the first MCDU.
I've got
then
it
wind.
on option 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I've got now.
I'll see option 2. Oh, I see.
See what I mean? And then option 1, you should have 2 arrows and 2 numbers.
Yeah, I'll stick with option 3. That
Yeah,
works for me.
yeah, and me. Yeah, understand that.
Yeah, it's simpler.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm flying this Caravan 208.
Is it? What do you think of it?
Yeah, it's I'm still trying to figure out all these buttons.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's
It's an easy aircraft to fly once you get used to it.
yeah, I got a friend who was in Ceuta, just nearby, in Spain,
Mhm.
and I told Roberto, we were speaking the other day, and I told him that the guys have a MSFS, and they have this caravan. I didn't want to fly
Mhm.
other anymore. He said, "Oh yeah, got it." I'm like, "Yeah, can you give it to me?" He said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
His son needed give it to me via Google Drive.
Mhm.
I said, "Thank you very much.
Nice.
I got it for free."
Excellent.
Hold it, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Just last week, took off from Tangiers, did like I always do, just manual, no autopilot, nothing, just to try it out.
Mhm.
Just go off and then did the base, left base, and come back, landed, and I said, okay, it's working. Today was good. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a flight with the guys, and I don't even know how to fly this thing.
Yeah.
It's It's like a bicycle. You never forget.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come on, we fly 777s and we fly. we
I
cannot
know.
fly. We cannot fly caravan.
I think every aircraft flies sort of similar enough. It's just the buttons, knowing where they all are. You know, when you want to push a certain button, if you've not flown the aircraft before, it's like, where the hell is it?
It always make me laugh. These pilots, they said, "Oh yeah, I'm used to 737. It's it's you cannot fly the Airbus or vice versa. I don't think you can fly anything.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
have the basic of aviation. That's it.
Definitely, yeah.
All you need to know is what are the buttons that you need.
Yeah, exactly.
One really I found how to manipulate is the dash 8.
Oh yeah, Dash 8. Yeah. They've flown that for ages.
When he made me buy the professional version.
It's a beautiful
God.
aircraft.
It's
It's a challenge. The landings are bloody a nightmare in those. I always struggle with the landings in the Dash 8 when I had it for FSX. But no, since I've had Microsoft site flight sim, I haven't flown it because it hasn't got it in it yet, unfortunately. It's a Q400 for Microsoft Flight Sim. It's pretty good apparently, what I've heard. But it's expensive. I think it's about 80 quid.
Treat himself to the CRJ.
The Aerosoft one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
complicated and
The only thing I can't get with that is the throttle, because you haven't got auto throttles. You have to just manage it, don't you?
Alright.
That's the only thing I can't get used to with the CRJ. Getting that throttle just right when you're climbing or when you want to descend. I either keep stalling or I get overspeed. I can't get it right in the good
Sweet
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful aircraft though. I can't wait to see what this Phoenix A320 is going to be like. As it looks at the moment, it's looking so good. All the previews of it.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Yeah, check them out on YouTube. Phoenix, brilliant.
Is that a payware one or
Nope, it's going to be free,
freeware?
I believe.
how come nobody made the Airbus 350?
350. I think Fly-by-Wire will get around to doing that because they said they're going to eventually, once they've got the A320 to where they, can't go much further with it, they're going to start doing all the other variants.
Because when this Dreamliner was out, I was like, how come nobody is doing the A350?
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do next, Fly-by-Wire, whether they'll do the A318 next, then the A319, then the A321, and then they'll do the other ones, I'm guessing. It shouldn't take a lot to do because all the systems in each plane are exactly the same. It's just the model, it's a bit smaller or a bit bigger, isn't it, really? So I think that's why I think that's what they're doing. They're going to get the fly-by-wire to where it should be, and then they've got all the systems where they want.
The 220, what was it, in Canadair or something, before Airbus bought it? What was it?
Yeah. I think so.
Canada
Yeah,
something.
something like that. Yeah. Project Airbus as well. I think were doing some stuff, and I think Fly-by-Wire took them over. Sort of said, look, they were struggling, so Fly-by-Wire said just merge with us. Yeah, I think that was the 200. The A380 is looking good as well. Just showed some more teaser photos of it on YouTube the other day. Looking good.
I must have been looking at the Twin Otter as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
The
what.
photos look
Yeah,
good on that.
yeah, definitely.
The day on Dubai Air Show, I saw the 777X for real.
Oh,
Oh, that's
nice.
a nice plane. That's extremely nice.
Finally caught up with you. Just ahead of you now, I think.
Just ahead of me, yeah, I can see you right in front of me.
Let the engine cool down a bit now. It took a long time to get that 4 miles back.
Yeah, certainly does.
I take it, is that Roberto ahead of us, is it?
Yeah,
It's just... And Nor's over to the right.
no,
Behind me.
no, it's the other way.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the other way, is it?
It's the other way, yeah. Roberto's to the right.
Oh, Roberto's following the autopilot track.
Looks like it, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I'm on the front, thinking, where is it? I see the twinkling lights now. Hey, landing's going to be fun in this wind now. I've got 41 knots.
Yeah, it's a bit blowy. Kind of hoping we'd see the Northern Lights. So I think they've been done in here, haven't they? Microsoft Flights.
Need to have it very dark.
Yeah, let's try changing it. Just have a quick look, see if it works.
That's what the cruise was supposed to be going on, is up to see the Northern Lights. And it's supposed to be sort of around 1 to 3 in the morning, something like that. It's at its most prominent. Oh, what am I doing? Just got down on you. Just change the time.
I've changed it to 5 o'clock. Let's change it to...
You can see Northern Lights in MSFS?
I don't know. I'm at 1 o'clock now. In the morning. Can't see any.
No, it was certainly far enough north if it was there.
Yeah, definitely. Might not have been put in yet then.
That would do it. Got a full moon as well, haven't we? Because just realised it's very bright.
Yeah.
A full moon probably won't help.
No, definitely.
Gone forward to the 29th of December because it's pretty dark. What we've got there now. Nothing. something to
Don't
look at
look
in the future.
Don't look like they are in
No.
Sim. I'm looking at Google now. Someone's done a mod to put them in. And sometimes you get rainbows, not like the greens and
Yeah.
so I got 40 knots. Yeah. What's the demon ahead? No.
Get dark soon. I think that's been for a long time. Jeez.
5, 6, 7.
11 o'clock in the morning their time.
Yeah.
Is this happening to you as well?
What time am I set at? I'm at 11 now, and it's light.
11, yeah. It's getting dark. Before yesterday, I wanted to do a flight to Iceland.
Yeah.
It was in early afternoon my time.
Mhm.
When I said it was night, I said, no, I'm not going.
Reykjavik, capital, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. No, so I do quite enjoy flying at night on this now. It's quite
I do,
well
yeah.
lit up. It does look very
Yeah,
good.
they got the lightning right now as well. The lighting right, sorry.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than it was.
And they got the other aeroplanes back as well.
Yeah, and they've got lights as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's getting quite lonely. Like,
that's it. I use that AIG traffic when I'm not flying on VATSIM. It's pretty good.
I was just off because everything's working at the moment. I was just stuck with everything is. I use the inbuilt ATC and
Yeah.
what if the real traffic that it pulls in at the moment.
Mhm.
But the main reason I wasn't really flying a lot in VATSIM before is because of traffic.
Yeah,
Like, it's no use being flying alone, you know.
exactly. Yeah.
I was flying offline so I can have all these airplanes around.
Definitely. Yeah.
But now it's I can lie to myself, like, oh yeah, it's COVID, you know, there's not many planes. So it's okay.
That's why me and Ben, I think, fly from Gatwick a lot because whenever we fly from Gatwick, it's always busy there.
I'm back.
Hi, Roberto. Welcome back, mate. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all of Europe, sort of across that line, it's always busy with ATC plus traffic normally.
It was quite an experience back in San Juan, you know, but it's different. It's the takeoff is different.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Before on offline, I was always wondering when you put your SID, you always find vectors between two waypoints.
Mhm.
Now I know why. Because every time I went to, last time when I took off, the air controller said, okay, you take off and then you hit 060 for about 5 km. So I just took off with 060.
Mhm.
And then I was flying my SID and he called me back and he said, where are you going? And I said, I'm following my SID, my flight
Yeah.
plan. He said,
Yeah.
didn't tell you to turn, you know, I was trying to, he told me, go back on 090 what I told you, because I said I'm trying to take you away from the rain.
Right. Cool.
So, you know, he just gave me vectors and then he said, okay, now you can proceed direct to your
Yeah.
first waypoint. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, it's like in America, you know.
Yeah. That's the thing I don't like. Like when you've set it all up and you've got your SIDs and stars all in, and then you get your clearance, and then they say, can you actually follow this SID instead of the one you've got? It's like, oh no, because you know you got to go in your MCDU, change it in there, change it on your flight plan. Oh, it's like, oh my god, so much hard work to do that. It's got, yeah.
And cross your fingers
The other day
that MacDue is still showing a path and not like the other time.
Yeah.
In my
That's
case,
it.
that it went everything erased.
Yeah.
I did realize the other day there was one youngster, you know, he was having I don't know what aircraft he was flying, San Juan, and he was doing just touch and go. Touch and go. And the last time the controller said, okay, now you're gonna land or touch and go again. And the guy landed, and I
Yeah.
was on the taxiway, and he told me, okay, just give away. So I stopped, give away to this guy,
Yeah,
and I was stopping, and then he called me back and he said, why are you not taxiing? I said, you didn't tell me to taxi.
yeah,
You
yeah.
told
You
me to
just
hold short. I'm
hold
holding
short.
short.
Yeah.
You know, and he said, no, continue taxiing. I said, okay, God,
Yeah, it's not for your job to call them and sort of say, look, you told me to hold short, can I go now? It's for them to sort of say, right, you can now continue taxiing, yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, some funny people on VATSIMs, like pilots, you know, do things wrong, or it can be quite funny sometimes.
Yeah. And sometimes they're just assholes being.
Yeah, they haven't got a clue what they're doing, and they just try and mess it up for everyone else.
They
It's
forgot
just-
that
yeah,
it's a sim. It's not the real stuff, and we are not going
yeah,
to do to cause a real accident.
that's right. Yeah,
But
first
they're
time,
just few. Mostly are
Yeah.
just nice.
exactly.
first time, tower was on at some point. You know the 7.7. You know, you have to, you know, push back and then start engines and checklist to run. And the guy, he was probably he wanted to take a coffee or just go away or something. And he told me, "Are you taxiing sometime soon?" And I said, "Well, yeah, but let me go to my checklist first."
Exactly. Yeah.
And he was like, "Okay." So then come. I mean, the first time someone told me to,
Hurry up, like yeah.
you know, it's like real sour back in the States, you know. Are you doing this sometime soon?
I know. Well, I'm following all the protocols, so just let me do what I'm doing, and the quicker I do that, I'll be out your way. Have you done online, Jason?
I
No.
no, it's just I don't know at the moment. Perhaps it's it's something that I might think about in the future, but
Yeah, well, when you do, let us know, and you can
Yeah.
join me and Ben or Roberto
Yeah.
or Nor or even Tony. You know, just say you want to do it, and you don't. Even if you just want to, for your first time, you don't want to actually talk. You can observe, so you could listen to what me and Ben and Roberto and everyone sort of says, and then get a gauge, because that's all I did for the first few times. Even now I still let Ben go before me, and then I just copy what he says. So I do that.
I do the same, but just for listen 2 times the taxiways they are going to give or the
Yeah,
seats
exactly,
or the
yeah.
seats, so I'm prepared.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
it took me months before I'd even come on Discord and talk. So
Right, fair enough.
It's not really different from. I don't know about MSFS. Do you guys have like FSX and prepared and stuff like this? ATC that comes with the software.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Microsoft Live Sim we do, yeah. Pretty cool.
You
Yeah.
know the online networks are. The controllers are not that different from it. You know,
No,
it's
not
really
at all.
far away from reality.
Yeah. I
Really
think
here
the
is I am at flight level, descent to flight level, fly this, and that's it. You know.
I think
Yeah.
the daunting thing about it is because you're live and other people can hear you, plus they're real people. I think that's what I couldn't get over when I first started doing it. It's like I don't want to mess up and make myself look an idiot in front of all these other people that are doing it, even though I can't see them. I know they can hear me, and it's just but
Yeah.
you learn by your mistakes, and the first few times I went on there I made loads of mistakes, and the people, the controllers that were there didn't shout at me. They just said, no, told me how to say it right.
First time I was
Yeah.
like too shy to ask again. I
Yeah,
understand, but I have to ask again. But if
I
I don't
know.
ask, what do I do? What was the taxiway that he gave me? So
Yeah.
just think like if it's real life and you don't understand what he said, you will
So
need to ask.
repeat
So
it,
do
yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
And for me, it's a little bit more difficult because I'm not so. It's not my language, English.
That's right, yeah.
And sometimes I forgot the exact word you need to use. But yes, you just have to jump to the pool, like we said
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
The only thing really that you need to do is just before the flight, just get your airport chart.
Yeah. Yeah,
in front
definitely.
of you, and then anticipate for taxi.
Yeah. And then listen to your ATIS and make sure you write all the information
Yeah,
down on a piece. That's all I do. Get the
Maybe you anticipate your taxi, and that's it.
Yeah.
Usually it's not very far from what you anticipated before you
No.
drive away.
Exactly.
and I have a worksheet on Excel that helps a lot flying in VATSIM, because
That's
you
right. Yeah.
mostly know what do you will need to ask in each stage, and what do you need to take note in each stage. So it
Yeah, it helps a lot. Yeah,
it
definitely.
helps a lot.
Definitely.
Sounds very good.
And so there's no pressure on you,
Yeah.
Jason. You know,
No.
No.
Yeah, I
take
really
your time.
appreciate that,
Take
yeah.
your time with
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so
Just
when you
tell-
do want to make that jump,
just
you
tell-
know, we'll
yeah.
support you and help you.
Yeah, just telling our experience. No, it took me also a lot to begin flying online, and I start first flying small airports in Argentina, so it was in Spanish. Taking some confidence, and then start flying in United States, because it's more like I learn American English, so it's more like my accent. I understand.
Yeah.
I thought I
Yeah.
will understand better, but they talk too quick sometimes and too fast.
Yeah,
that-
definitely. Yeah.
Sometimes it's not easy, but just take your time, and when you feel you're ready, just tell us, and we can fly with you.
Yeah.
If you don't want
exactly.
never
Yeah.
to fly online, doesn't matter. It's up to you.
And so me and Ben are thinking of actually becoming air traffic controllers on VATSIM and becoming air traffic controllers,
Really?
just so we can then do our own events within Airwego. And if there is any people that want to do VATSIM, it'll just be me and Ben as the controllers, which most people will know us anyway. And then we can do it from like a small airport somewhere, like say Southampton or something, and we can just literally, you can do taxiing all night long if you wanted to, just to learn, learn that part of it, which would be good. But
It'd be awesome. That would be great.
but it's about 7 to 9 months it's going to take. It's a lot to do, a lot of
Yeah.
paperwork, a lot to read, a lot of tests.
I come back in 10 more minutes. Have to take my wife back again.
No problem, mate.
No worries.
But yeah, we are looking into doing that, because then with the likes of you, Jason, we can do it. We can
It
actually.
sort of takes I'd say, intimidation factor away.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly our fault. Because if you know me, obviously, if
Yeah.
I'm ATC, you've got no. If you say something wrong, I'm not going to shout at you and laugh at you, because that's not me, and that's not something I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd put you right, basically. Say that.
That's
you
as
know.
you would hope so. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And you could keep on repeating and doing that same step until you get it right. And once you've got it right, and it's in there, you know what I mean? It's just doing it frequent enough to keep it in there. Because I've not done it for a few days, gone on there, and sometimes I'm like thinking, what do I say now? You know what I mean? You've really got to keep on top of it. I'm 48, so my brain's not that. As it is,
Well,
it's getting old now.
Yeah, well, I've got a couple of years on you, I'm afraid.
Another thing, Jason, is just you have to know your aircraft very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I'm.
That's you know you have to know your SMS really well, and you know all the holdings and
Yeah.
how to insert waypoints, how to insert VORs and stuff
Yeah,
like
like
that.
when they say
The other
direct
day-
twos, yeah.
Exactly. Even
Yeah.
the other day I was flying to Frankfurt, and on the approach, um, controller just wanted me to wait a little bit, so he gave me some vectors, but he gave me some VORs that were not on my flat plan.
Oh, bloody hell.
So if you don't know your aircraft very well and you don't know your SNS, how to insert VORs and fly to them directly and cancel this or that, you might be,
Yeah,
that
that's-
can happen.
And that all comes with experience, and you know. So
This is the side of it that I need to start getting into because I'm a very lazy. Jump in, Control E, off we go.
right.
You know, and I've just been playing with the FMS now, and I've managed to delete the flight plan and.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, I know
It's
where
knowing
I'm
how
going
to
roughly, so we're all right.
It's knowing then if that does happen, you delete it. How do you actually put it back in again? You know.
Exactly, yeah. Where
You
do
know,
I
then
do this and that?
How
So
do I do it? Yeah.
I'm like, I say it's a long time ago. I don't know which version it was, but I used to get the PC Pilot magazine,
Yeah. I used to. Yeah.
and on that one, you used to get the charts, the Jepson charts, and
That's right. Yeah.
a bit of text on, you know, this we're going to fly from here to here, and it sort of took you through it all. And I've missed that sort of thing, and sort of forgotten all of that because it's a long time ago.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, there's this fantastic piece of software out there. You've most probably heard of it, called Your Controls.
Nope, never heard of it.
Right, there's a piece of software out there, it's called Your Controls. And basically, if I've got it and you've got it, what we can do is we can both jump in the same aircraft at the same airport, launch up Your Controls, and then we can both control the same aircraft at the same time. So say we loaded up the A320, I could be the pilot and you could be the co-pilot. And then
Right.
with that, what we could do, we can use it as like a training tool, basically. So
Yeah.
I could literally have you set in the co-pilot test, and I can show you step by step how to set the aircraft up from cold to dark. You know, from cold and dark up
Yeah.
to ready for takeoff. Basically, show you what switches you push, at what part you push them, go through all the checklists. You know, and literally go through it. And you know what I mean? And yeah, it's a fantastic piece of software. Me and Roberto and Chris have used it quite a lot. And where we've done joint flights together, you know, where I've been the pilot and he's been the co-pilot. So he'll talk through all the checklists and I'll sort of do all the switches and vice versa. And you can switch control as well. So like I can have control of the aircraft, but then you can click on it and switch that over to Chris. So then he's got control of the aircraft. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like for real, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is really, really good tool. So there, you know, if there's something else, if you ever want to do it, you know, if I'm ever on and you're on, you lost and you want something to do, or just give me a shout. Say, can you teach me how to do this? Can you teach me how to do that? Can you show me this? Can you show me that? Just ask. I'm not going to say no, and I'll help you out. Not a problem.
Now I'm sort of wading my way through all the tours at the moment. I'm quite enjoying all those.
Yeah, they are good. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the tour that I created now, the Greek tours, which is the ones I created. I'm going through those, actually flying them.
I did have a problem on one of those, but I sort of fudged it.
Yeah. Was that that was the airport, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They weren't there. Yeah. It is there, but it's not there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I flew all around the area trying to find it. I looked on Google Maps and thought, well, this is where it should be.
Yeah. It was. It is there. Yeah, definitely there.
I was half a mile away, so I was
Right.
reasonably close.
Yeah.
And then when I restarted it, of course, it started me off at 3,000 feet. It's like,
Yeah.
didn't really want that. I wanted to be on the ground.
Yeah. It's just, if you press Y, which it puts you into slew mode, you can then press, I think it's F3, and then you can put yourself back on the ground. In Microsoft Flight Sim, yeah.
Right.
F4 rate, you lift up. With F4 you gain altitude, with F3 you lose altitude. And I think it's the left and right cursors to move left and right. And you press, once where you want to be, press Y again, and that's where you'll start from.
Ah.
Yeah, it's called slew mode.
I was trying to think back from. I don't know, before we've asked about some ideas for routes and things like that.
Yeah,
Wars
always.
and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I was trying to remember one that we did. Because I was involved in a virtual airline years ago. I'm sure it, but obviously then the choice of aircraft you had was a bit different.
Yeah.
And it was like a short runways all around Canada, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Just hopping about everywhere, but you know, I know the difficulty is make sure that it's in all the sims.
Yeah, that's right.
With the same aircraft and.
Yep.
Bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, that's why with our one, it's apart from the airports in all the sims, the aircraft pretty much are, because we got the groups now. We've got that group system with aircraft.
Yeah, that really works.
It does. Yeah, it does. It's more. It gives you more variety and more choice now than it did previously.
Yeah.
Which is good. But as you say, knowing all the airports are in all sims, that's the hard bit.
Yeah.
That's the hard bit. But I normally ask,
I fly before Airwego. Actually, originally I didn't know about the online flying until 2010. I thought I was the only one in the world using Tim.
Yeah.
So I was flying by myself offline all the time. I didn't even know that existed virtual airlines.
Mhm.
And I was recreating the flights that I had as a passenger.
Yeah.
And then when I discovered this online, I was like, wow, I'm not the only one actually in the world doing this as a hobby.
Yeah. I don't know how I come across Airwego all them years ago.
But there's another Airwego, the paired systems and the ACARs, and they are really so basic and nice because I used to fly for White Air Maroc before. And the guys are really strict.
Yeah.
Everything is recorded, the flaps when it should be retracted.
Yeah.
Even the landing, it's they record the roll, they record your, everything is recorded.
Yeah.
And always your PREP is reviewed and re-reviewed, and they can be rejected for any small.
Blimey.
Make it really hard to fly.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're a beginner.
Oh yeah.
It's the fun, It's just
definitely
enjoyment. If you start having that, and if you fly a 4-hour flight and you can get binned on a whim, basically, it's not, a slight error. It's a bit hard.
Yeah, you're always on edge. If you was to have those, you're always thinking, oh damn, I've done that wrong. It's not worth continuing the flight now because I'm not going to get rewarded. It's just going to get cancelled now.
Yeah.
No, with Airwego, every pirate will get agreed no matter what, even if you crash. Even if you crash, it will still get accepted.
Like I had a view with a 320 bouncing down the runway and on landing, yeah, that's all right, made it.
Exactly.
That almost hurt.
Yeah. That's why we have their motto: minimum rules, maximum fun.
Yeah.
That's all in Airwego's motto. So. Yeah, that's why I like these events as well. Like I started getting these events going and everything because we've always tried doing these events and we never really got many people doing it. It's just nice for a group of pilots to get together and have a bit of fun, have a laugh. It's nothing serious. Yeah, just a bit of fun.
We used to do that with the Jersey guys before.
Yeah, I know, I did. Yeah, I remember some of those.
A couple of flights and we've been to the Caribbean. Actually, when San Juan opened in 2015, we've been like a bunch of us, 5 or 6, me, Tony, Richard, 2 or 3 others.
Yeah.
I was the pioneer. I was always the first one to jump into tours. I did the South America tour, the first one.
Yeah.
And it was kind of fun. Actually, next summer, 2016, there was another base. It was Newcastle, yeah.
Mhm.
Then I don't know why Richard shut it down. I was probably the only one flying from there.
Right, yeah.
I did
I
my
was
whole
going to ask
safari.
you. I was going to ask you something, Noah, because you love your cargo, don't you? You love flying mainly cargo.
Right now, yes.
Yeah. Is there any tours I could create with just a cargo? You know, that you could think of? 'Cause I want to create like a cargo tour, another cargo tour, but I want it to be quite good and challenging, but fun at the same time. I just didn't.
I did think of. I must admit, I did think of one.
Go
A
on.
bit boring, I suppose, but like a Formula One.
Yep, that's already. I've already got that penciled in. That's coming. That is coming.
Spoil
That's
that
coming.
one.
Actually, before we move teaser, that's why I wanted to discuss with Chris. You know, for example, on freight, heavy freight stuff. Before there was this 757.
Mhm.
So actually I found some destinations too short.
Yep.
Really too short for a 777 or for a 747.
Right.
That's the one Chris or any one of you should look at.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
The routes for the cargo should be reviewed a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. We are
And,
looking at them.
And to be honest, I fly also for a long time ago. Still, from time to time, I fly for them. I fly for the Star Alliance. And with Star Alliance, there's a lot of airliners involved.
Mhm.
So basically, when I see a video on Pilot Eye TV on YouTube, I see a lot of videos of Lufthansa cargo
Right.
and Airlogic,
Mhm.
and then they have this. I try to fly the same rotation.
Yeah.
Example, Lufthansa, they have very famous rotations. They have this Frankfurt, Nairobi, Johannesburg. It's one
Mhm.
very famous.
Yeah.
And they have Frankfurt, Narita, Tokyo, and then Seoul and back. That's they are, what I have noticed with Lufthansa, they always do like triangles.
Right.
You know, they have also Frankfurt, Quito.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Frankfurt, Dakar, Quito. Well, there's some triangles like that. And said to Chris, if you can just take away tools from cargo, just put the cargo as department. You know, the tools are fun, but you know, in passenger or like Airwego or
Mhm.
small aircraft tours in islands, and this is nice.
Yeah.
The cargo should be really like rotation, and to have a system to have you must not only one flight but 3 or 4 flights at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when
I
you
know what
choose
you
it,
mean, yeah.
it will give you 3 or 4 airports to do
Right.
with the timing.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fly at night, because the cargo should be always at night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mostly
Definitely.
they are
Yeah.
done at night, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But when you fly at night, it's fun when for example you go into Japan.
Mhm.
You take off at 6 p.m. your time, and the sun, you always chasing the sun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite nice.
I can
do it
imagine.
in
Yeah.
simulation.
Definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. So we had a meeting last weekend. So there was a big discussion on cargo and where we want to go with it and things. So there's been a lot of ideas and suggestions thrown around. So yeah, it'll get done eventually. Yeah.
And the problem is for you guys, it's now the different sims. You know,
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
still using AB6. Tony's still using P3D and Explain, and you know,
Yeah.
that's one major problem for you.
Definitely.
And the other one is the choice of aircraft.
Oh yeah.
You know, example,
Exactly.
I saw there's Italy. I saw the Airbus A300 cargo as a payware.
Yep.
Probably I would try it.
Mhm.
That's because I see one every time coming to changes the shell.
Yeah.
Doing a small rotation, Sevilla, Tangiers, sometimes Lyon, sometimes, you know, so just turn it around on I'd 24, I just follow it.
Mm.
And I saw some other videos, some 400, I think, or 300 cargo type.
Yeah.
No, a lot of them, they are the A3 330 started to be also cargo.
Yeah. That's right. Oh yeah, definitely.
To find the plane for every sim,
Yeah.
that is freeware and payware, it's this is the problem.
That's the challenge. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Exactly.
That is the challenge. That's why we, you know, with the 757 as well. That's why we took it out, because there
Exactly,
weren't many.
I don't know why they took off the 757, but it was doing a fine job as cargo. You know, middle.
Wide body, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's not even wide body. It's like, for example, you know, it's no use to fly 777 from East Midland to Schiphol to Holland.
Yeah.
So
Oh
short.
yeah.
It's simulation, I know, but it still doesn't fit. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. I understand that, and we know. You know, we had a big discussion about, as I say, at the meeting. You know, we really need to fill that void, but we need more aircraft in that void. You know what I mean? And a lot more aircraft that are available to everyone as freeware and payware, as you say. And that's the challenge. It's finding that. You know, it's finding
No,
that.
it's quite good you took off the FS9 before it was even the FS9 anymore.
And then you got the repaints as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just to add more.
On the repaints, actually, I've been complaining to Richard. I have this problem in my computer. I don't know if it's Windows or something, because I took off a lot of functions. But I cannot. PMDG cannot load the Airwego library for 777 and 747.
Weird, isn't it? Because I know people
Absolutely weird. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, I know other people that have got that, and it's working perfectly fine for them. So
I have every library I find, I can put it on the operation center, except Airwego. And it's driving me crazy. The other day, Richard sent me not on PTB but opened, like pressed. It's the one I'm flying now.
Yeah.
And every time I put it update, it's updated. My download center is updated. But still, I cannot use Airwego.
Yeah. Strange. Very strange.
Up to now, it's not a really big problem because I know that nobody sees me as Airwego in FlightSim.
Yeah.
So it's till now it's not a big deal.
No, it's only for screenshots, really, isn't it?
Sometimes I just fly PMDG. That's it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I upset Richard and put in Royal Air Maroc or Skydive or DHL.
Wait, 30.
Flying for Qatar and Emirates. And the guys prepared only really put a lot of books on 777. They have, you know, like QH, and I was like, this is nice. We should have.
I'm back.
Hello, mate.
Welcome back, Roberto.
Hope no more interruptions.
Don't know where you are you? You're on course still. A little bit behind us, but you're still there. Still on the right path.
Yeah.
What's that wind doing? 37 knots. 38, yeah.
43, right on the nose almost.
Yeah. It's a crosswind.
Yeah, crosshead.
Yeah. Runway 30 for landing, the Meta says.
30. It's not 30.
30. Sorry, Roberto. I correct myself.
That were my
Xbox,
first
this,
mistakes on VATSIM was that.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
That's what I did, Roberto, this afternoon. Told the guys
Yeah?
before you popped in. Yeah, in Salzburg, didn't check the latest meter for it. And I went just by flight plan, already put it in the FMS. I didn't want to change anything, so it was 15. And I thought, it's gonna be by myself, so it's okay. Unfortunately, when I was landing, there were two guys on the upper. They see me coming on the wrong way to land, and they even didn't type on Unicom. Just chatted. They said, "I'm taxiing to 33." I said to myself, "Oh my God, too late, guys. I'm landing on 15."
Oh, I'm getting warning about me proper RPM. Too high. Let's lower that a bit. There we go. Better.
I don't see Nur in Little Nav map.
I do. He's way
He
ahead
must
of
be-
us.
yeah.
Miles ahead of us.
He must be. That's what I was going to ask. He must be passing
Doing 160.
Oscar.
167.
Oscar.
I am.
How's that?
Actually, I am 55 miles from Ivav.
Mm-hmm.
Ivav. Around
Yeah.
Ivav, yeah. And I'm doing 167. 183 John Street.
I'm doing between 140 and 150.
7,400.
Yeah, I've only got a 150 ground speed in this headwind.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually at 95% of 95.4 RPM. Actually,
Oh.
really to the limit.
Jeez.
Yeah.
God, you ain't-
Still-
Suppose it ain't
still
gone
like that.
bang.
No. Oh, no. It would never reach the red. But I am the edge.
But yeah,
close.
what's your oil
Very good.
temperature?
Yeah. Oil temperature I'm having in my range. So it's oil pressure 96. Oil temperature 29 degrees really.
That's
On the
alright. Yeah, mine's
On the
29 in
green.
the green, yeah.
Everything is green, it's okay. But
Ah,
on
that's-
the edge, I'm just really close to the red though. This is not Twin Otter, it will not catch fire, I'm quite sure.
Yeah, Twin Otters, a nightmare for that. Gotta watch your temperatures with that aircraft. Gee. A lot of mountains coming up. Can't see you. You're right on top of me, Jason, but I can't see you.
I was just trying to think. I'm looking around thinking, where is...
I can see you on Little Nav map. Let me just refresh my join FS in case that's having a moment.
Yeah, just refreshed. I can't see. I can't see anybody at the moment.
This 500
One-
fits up to you.
Yeah. Look up, directly up.
I don't know if the same, but the Dash 8 has also a cargo version for real, in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard they have coffee machine in the cockpit. True. So the MD-11 was a very nice plane.
MD-11.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, yeah, it's very nice.
I flew the Lufthansa cargo one in MD-11 doing the same rotation as the real world.
Mm,
Oh, it's so nice.
I'm waiting for a DC-10. Love that plane. Love flying that.
See, DC-10, my dad, when I was young, when we were in Africa,
Mm-hmm.
Air Africa had a DC-10, and I was about 7 years old. I didn't know, this is when I had this aviation bug.
Mm-hmm.
My first time on airplane. And my dad used to hate DC-10.
Right.
And I never knew why. And my dad was my hero, so he hated DC-10. I hated DC-10. It goes that way. And then, by growing up, I knew all about these accidents and stuff that with the DC-10.
Mm-hmm.
And still now, it's like not really my favorite plane. I don't like the DC-10 that much.
Yeah.
That's what happened before with the MD-11, because it was a variation of DC-10 and didn't want to fly it.
Right.
Then Donald, a guy who flies for Airwego, but he's never around in social media.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, but we used to talk in the forums, really.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's the one who was always flying this MD-11. And he's the one who put me into buying it and buying it.
Right.
And the first thing I did with the MD-11 was this around the world tour.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's still flying in Microsoft 2004.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
To Donald,
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe. I never really asked him about the version of SIM, but
Yeah, it's 2004. Definitely. He messaged us the other day asking something, so. Yeah, he emails us quite regularly, staff. We get a lot of staff emails from him, quite, asking for this and asking for that. And that's the only time I really hear from him.
well, between 2015, 17, I was really active in the forum, so at writing. That was our only way to communicate with.
Communicate, yeah, that's right.
Now we have Discord.
Yeah.
That still can't drag and drop. I don't know what I did with my Windows. It's driving me crazy.
What Windows you got? 10?
I used to have 10, now I put another version, it's 10 professional something.
Oh, yeah.
But it's really not really recognizing this as a PC. A lot of things, a lot of features of this Windows are just for cell phone, or I don't know. It's
Yeah, I know what you mean.
even Google Chrome. I had it for like the version you have on your mobile phone.
Mm-hmm. I can see you now, Jason. You've just popped up. Just to the left of me, in front of it, and a little bit higher.
No, we've still got nothing. Perhaps it'll pop up in a minute. We had this before. Just
Yeah.
suddenly everyone drops off to their
Yeah.
own world and then we all come back again.
That's right.
At
Oh,
least,
no,
we,
I see you.
at
I
least
see
we are not flying sideways or in
True.
reverse.
Backwards, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad that they fixed it now.
Hell
Took them a few
dragon.
attempts, but they got there in the end.
Just pulled me VFR map up in the game because that still has me course on it, so I found out where I am now.
Ah,
Of course, got Oscar on the right-hand GPS as well as a waypoint, so
mm-hmm. Do you use little nav map, Jason?
I tried to get it on there, but I give up on that because I think I was trying to get it on before we started the session, and it was like too many things going on.
Yeah, I swear by it. I love it. So much information you can get off of the little nav maps. Really good little tool, especially for free.
Do you run it all on the one screen, or have you got this on separate?
I've got 2 monitors, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the trouble because
Oh, you've only got one, right?
I'm
Yeah.
primarily this is my work computer for
Yeah.
AutoCAD and Revit work that I do, so
Mm-hmm.
that's got to be my primary function.
Sometimes I use 2 monitors because I have my 49 inches TV at the side of my computer.
Mm.
But today,
Bloody hell.
when I came home, my son was playing PlayStation. So, so just using one monitor and making alt tab to see a little nav map.
Yeah. Have you got a tablet, Jason?
Yeah,
Because you can use the little nav map on a tablet.
Yep.
You can you can install it on your computer, and you can open a web server, and then you just type that address in a web site in like Google on your tablet, and it'll come up. Just
Right.
yeah.
okay, that's something I'll have to look into then.
Yeah, so in Little Nav Map you just go to the section, the menu tools, and then down there you've got run web server. Just tick that and it'll tell you, it should tell you a web address. And then you just open that web address on your tablet and it'll come straight up.
Yeah, because
So-
well, the tablet's sat on my desk now, I'm just
Doing nothing,
picking up
yeah.
my emails, that's all.
Yeah, so yeah, look into that. If you need any help, again, as I say, just give us a shout. It's relatively easy. It's literally just ticking a box and then typing that.
Sorry to cut you. Steve, did you check with Watson what it's how to be done so they can see our library?
We've done it. Yeah, it works. But we've only done it.
But
I
it's
think.
only between us.
Yeah, only works between us. Not everyone can see it. No, it's only between
Exactly,
Airwego
for
people.
everyone, what the procedure is.
We'd
We-
need to join them as a VA, basically, become a partner with them. And to do that, we need every month 20 active pilots on VATSIM.
20.
Yes, 20 every month. I don't think we can achieve that. Not yet. I think I calculated it. I think we've got 8 at the moment that are always active every month. Because they do audit you, and if you're not doing that, they'll strike you off. So yeah, so I have looked into it, and I've done a lot of research into it, and I think that's our only stumbling block where we can't apply for it because we ain't got enough pilots active on VATSIM every month. Unfortunately. But maybe in the future, we'll get some more people into it and on it, and we can do it. And then, once we are a partner, we can upload our libraries to them, and they'll put them in their database, and then everyone who's on VATSIM will see us as Airwego as well. So, which would be awesome. But yeah.
It's a shame because
pilot writer.
sorry.
That's heavy to do.
Just looking at that Yeah, there you go. That's where you find the address, right? Yeah, that's right. So when you run a web server on a little nav map, you just go down to options, and on there there's a tab, so web server. You click on that, and it tells you the IP address you need to put in on your tablet there.
All right.
Just testing it now on mine, just to make sure it works. telling you about it, and then it don't work. But I'll just test it on my tablet, and it's working fine. So.
It's a shame that Batsim don't give more help to really virtual airlines, no? Because it's easy to
I know.
it's easy to put a new KLM virtual airline, and because it's KLM, they are going to share their library.
That's right. Yeah. You thought they'd make it a lot easier for virtual airlines, being that how there's so many of them and it's such a popular thing. You think they'd make it a little bit easier for us,
Yeah.
to do it, because it'd mean more people online for them as well. Most probably.
I am always Airbus for you, Roberto.
I don't know. I don't know why you're always on.
Airbus.
Yeah.
Start with my final life now.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Destination. Okay.
I've still got 50 miles to go to my next waypoint.
Are you flying any star in arriving airport, or
No, I'm just going to
Just
get near it
visual?
and then hang a right and manually fly it in.
Get us to the airport to wait for you.
Got enough fuel?
Oh yeah. A
Cool.
full tank. I'm not bothered. Fuel was never an issue for Airwego.
True.
Time with Air Morocco last week, I had a really debate with the CEO. He wouldn't accept my period because it's the minimum fuel.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, for the minimum fuel, we had a really big debate.
Right.
He took it personal. He wouldn't accept my period.
No way.
And then I said, okay, fine, you are right, I am wrong. And then he back up my period, accepted. But sometimes it's no use to argue.
It's true. Yeah.
like Rio, Manchester, I took some fuel extra. It's normal because look at the map and you look at the flight plan and maps and weather maps, and you see a lot of segments and CBs around, and usually you have to fly around them. So when you have this in your flight plan, usually you just take a half an hour extra fuel with you.
Right.
He was arguing about this. To myself, this guy is worse than CEO of Ryanair. Today I saw a very interesting video on a 737 landing, deploying the reverse few meters for touchdown.
The sky is on fire.
It looks awesome, I gotta say.
Wow.
Oh, so I've clicked on run the web server.
Yep. So then you go on that same menu down to the bottom where it says options.
Options, yeah.
And then on that list down free from the bottom, it's got web server.
Yeah.
And then you should have web server running at, and the IP address should all be in blue. Just put that IP address into your tablet in a web browser. It should come up. If you is your tablet on the same network as your PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wi-Fi network. Because I know it doesn't work if, sometimes my computer's hardwired.
Yeah, it's hardwired into a box, electric. Yeah. I can't think of the bloody word now.
Router.
Uses the mains around the house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Communicate.
It might work. I don't know.
If it's on the same Wi-Fi that runs on your power network connection, it should work.
There we go.
It doesn't work for me because my computer at the moment's hardwired. I know it works when I do Wi-Fi on my computer, but it won't work when I've got it hardwired for some reason.
Because in my house it works. My computer is hardwired, and my tablet connects to the computer because one is Wi-Fi, the other is wired, but it's all in the same network.
But yeah,
Yep. Awesome.
it's working, is it?
Yep.
Excellent.
That is very good. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
So I can just minimise that down.
That's
Okay,
the best recommendation Nigel have done. That's a free, awesome software.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like I say now, because I can see that on that now you were off my left wing, but you're not. And Roberto's coming up fast.
Yeah, trying to catch him.
6,000 feet.
Yeah, he's put some spinach in the fuel tank.
Oh.
Do you know what? Have you heard of Popeye, Roberto?
What?
No, you haven't.
No.
Right. It's a cartoon character in the UK. Popeye, his name, and what he used to do, he used to eat spinach, and then his muscles would get really super.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, yeah. That's why I said you put spinach in your engine.
And olive oil.
Olive oil, yeah.
I don't remember in English if it was Brutus or something like that.
Bluto, yeah, that's it. The baddie, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a sailor man.
It's a very, very old cartoon.
Oh no, see, he's singing this theme tune. Oh, that's cool. Mad, isn't it? How something like that you would think is worldwide, you know. Mad.
Here by the airport, I'm just gonna circle around the wait for you.
No worries.
Popeye was a
28
British.
miles to get to Itav.
Popeye was a British cartoon.
Yes,
I thought it was American.
I think it's British. He's British, isn't it, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, it's international.
It's true.
Everywhere.
This time I saw it, it was on Spanish TV in the 80s.
Wow.
Hey,
You know Dastardly and Muttley? Have you heard of that then? Dastardly and Muttley.
No.
I saw them
No.
on newspaper. I
Wacky
saw-
races.
Catch the pigeon.
Yeah, catch the pigeon. Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Are we going
I
to
don't-
Mordor?
Is that a good whoa 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 or a bad whoa 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 whoa? By the silence, I think it's a bad whoa whoa whoa.
Concentrating going on.
Yeah. I'm not going to get that bloody song out of my head now, am I? Popeye the Sailor. There's some nice shots of that.
It looks like there's a big fire on the
horizon,
woods
yeah.
in the horizon.
Yeah.
Totally orange.
Yep. Getting some serious turbulence at the moment. Jesus. Bouncing up and down left, right and centre. Jesus. What's the winds? Only 33 knots cross.
How much wind?
33 knots I'm showing. Right, time to start making a turn early, coming that way. Switch to heading mode. Let's go over that way. Cut the corner. Right across Jason's nose now.
Yeah, I just wish I could see you. Altitude you at? Same as me, 3,000 feet, so you literally should be across my nose.
Yeah, I can't see you now.
Yes,
QNH is 1015.
There's someone on VATSIM that's at the airport we're landing at. How bizarre is that? What is it? BE58. That's great. There's someone up there as well. There's loads of people around here on VATSIM.
Yeah.
Wow!
Okay.
All FCYJ, aren't they? FCY. So it must be like a flying club or something. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. All FCYs. What's that red area with all the crosses out on Navigraph, a bit north? What's that mean? That mean
What?
you're not allowed to fly over it. Scroll up on the little nav map.
Restricted area.
Is it restricted area? Right.
It's militarism.
Ah.
Santa's house.
I was about to say, where's Santa?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to do a flyby by tower?
How's the tower?
Yeah, I'm just, I'm waiting for you. There's nobody, so I'm just fooling around. Let's do some Top Gun stuff.
We are. You are
Permission to
just
fly.
almost crossing the Arctic Circle.
Ah. This is the furthest north I've ever been in flight sim anyway. I think unless Iceland. Does Iceland go further? Where's Iceland? No.
I think Iceland's further south, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit, yeah.
You still get the same days in the summer that are virtually 24-hour daylight, don't they?
Yeah.
And nights that are virtually 24 hours dark.
Yep.
Very short runway.
We're in Stowe aircraft. Would have made you do it in an A320 now.
That's
You land on that
flying.
then.
Metar says it's some clouds at 2,200 feet,
Yeah, patchy clouds. See them in front of me.
overcast at
That's
4,600 and 6,000 feet. It's QNH 1015.
015, check.
Visibility 8.7 nautic miles. And winds 93 degrees, 12 knots.
so cool. This is the town where Santa lives.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Nearest Lapland, anyway.
No, I was looking for other information. Let's change.
You change your barrow, your barrow to hectopascals on the C208. Wow. FD options. Ah, here we go. Found it. Found it.
Where is?
What, to change it?
Yeah.
PFD options. And out units.
Ah.
And change it to IN or hectopascals. And meters. I don't know what meters does. What meters do. Oh, that changes your altitude to meters instead of feet. That's cool. Or it adds it actually, doesn't it? You still get your normal 3,000 feet, but then it adds another box on with meters. That's cool. What did you say it was? 1023, did you?
No. I was. I thought I was looking the correct. It's the correct meter, but it was on another airport. It's 987 hectopascals.
Beautiful. You know what we're talking about, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And winds are 273 degrees, 11 knots.
Oh.
It must guess I've got mine in inches.
No clouds over 5,000 feet.
No problem.
So good visibility. Yep.
I can see everybody on the little nav map, and Garmin's got everyone on, but I just
Can't see
visibly
in sim,
can't see
yeah.
anyone there.
No.
I can just change it into dark just now to try and pick up the lights, but no. I wasn't having it.
Just refresh your join FS maybe if you go to join
Yeah.
FS.
I've
Press
clicked out of the network and back in and all sorts. But never mind.
if you're 4.72 nautical miles from me. You still flying, Nor?
Yeah, I'm just circling
Yeah.
the airport where I can see you.
Cool.
He's now on my.
I can see you
nav
in the
map,
distance, yeah, I think. Yeah, I can see you.
The big Airbus for me.
Coming on my right, so just to see where I
You see your lights flashing ahead of me to the left. I'm behind you to your right. Or just, yeah, look out your left window, you should see. Yeah, your right window.
Oh, I can see you now,
Roberto.
yeah. Yeah, you're coming.
I can see Roberto just through the sunlight. Yeah. There's you, just took another screenshot of you, Nor. Just your little white light in the distance.
Actually flying downwind right is good. Yeah, I can see. Oh man, right coming.
Which altitude is the runway?
It is
999 feet, almost 1,000 feet.
yeah. Transition altitude's 5,000.
Don't know who's that in front of me.
Me.
Scare the tower and I'm gonna scare you. Coming just the opposite direction. Is that you, Steve?
That's me, yeah.
3,000. Ah!
You're 3,300.
Hey, Steve! I'm chasing you now.
Got a nice photo then, I think, of you. Captured it right. I've got pressed it quick enough.
You're landing with ILS
Yeah,
or manual?
there it is. Look at that photo. Oh, it's so cool. You got vapor trousers and everything. I'm going to manually land, Roberto. All manual. You alright, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just join the queue. I say, 'cause I can see everyone on the map, so.
That's good. What's the parking like when we get there? Parking. Oh yeah, it's a few buildings
Now for stations.
on the right hand side.
Who's next? Unbelievable what you can do when you're bored, you know. Waiting for you a bit. That's what I love about this propeller airplanes. It's so easy to pilot on manual.
Yeah, definitely.
Who's that?
With the manual.
Who's flying at 2,700?
That's me.
Ethan?
Yeah.
Kind of 30. And Roberto is
It's just behind me.
behind you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get you first.
That's just so annoying. I can't see a thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's
Autopilot off. Just as the low fuel light come on.
Oh yeah, I love it.
£33 each tank.
I'm running on fumes. I didn't see that. How much does it have?
No,
Oh,
40
oh,
gallons I got.
There's a plane suddenly appeared in front of me. Hey!
Crazy, isn't it? It just drops in and out every so often.
There's a very good illuminated highway in front.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It
Lot
goes
of
all the way to the...
holes.
Just veers off left before the runway. I'm on finals. turbulence there. 1,800 feet.
Shit. Too high.
Do you still are from the airport, Jason?
Yeah,
Sorry?
Brom,
Okay.
Bromway's there.
So can I land after Steve, or I continue circling?
No, you can go for it. I'll just
Okay.
slow up.
Yeah, you're far enough.
Yeah,
Far away enough.
yeah, plenty of room.
Just be aware that the whole of the runway isn't lit up. It's just the little start of it.
I was just playing with my trim wheel, just having fun. Showing off now.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. Yeah, got that on my one.
Ah, there's
The
the runway.
challenge to reduce speed. Speed.
I'm down to 70 at the moment, nearly touching down. Full flaps.
Too
75
high,
knots.
too fast, too high, too fast.
And some speed, more speed back. Perfect.
%% fuel left. It's going good. We're all right.
Oh, bouncy.
Perhaps I spoke too soon.
What, you ran out of fuel.
Yeah, I think I have.
Just glide until the runway. Nice scope alive.
Gonna go to the end of the runway and watch you all land now.
Nice bit of mid-air refueling.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Some crosswinds? Oh,
Trim, trim, trim.
stable, stable, stable.
Steve, do you use your ILS to help following the glide path, or just
Just fly.
full visual approach?
Yep, full visual approach. Yeah.
It's the best way to go.
Very knots winds.
Old-fashioned way.
Is he out of marker?
Looking good. And down. And you've taken off again.
I don't know.
Who was that?
Jeez.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Ah, I thought that was
Took off
Jason.
again.
No, I'm coming in now.
Oh, I forgot to. I don't know. Going for another round.
You've gone off my joiner first again. see some coming. Right. Oh yeah, that is you.
Yeah. Mr. Centre the wrong way.
Yeah, he went right over the top of me.
Oh, I can see you now.
Got my drone cam on.
There we go.
On final.
No worries, mate. Get you coming in.
I can see everybody now. I can see the one ahead of me. Stupid system.
Oh, see Roberto, yeah.
Two white, two red.
Oh, see you.
500.
Oh yeah, can see you now, Roberto.
Yeah. I don't know if it's got any landing lights on, does it?
No, it doesn't. You didn't either, Jason.
Didn't it? Oh, really?
Nah.
Well, yeah, they're definitely on. I did a plane I'm looking at. It's got no wings either.
Wait for Noah again now. Here he comes.
Are you landing, Nur?
Yeah, just too high, too fast. I'm just doing it. 60 and coming. I don't know what happened. I just landed and then suddenly
Took off again.
crazy.
On video.
Get the go around. That was it. Off he went.
Ah, too high. Too fast. Anyway, let's do it. Too high, too high, too high.
That's why I was having so much trouble seeing people, because I've lost all the lights of everyone, navigation lights.
Yeah.
Where you gone? Gone into
Landed
trees
in the
for me.
trees, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Me?
yeah.
It's different scenery. I'm in 86. I'm actually on the runway.
I don't know. I want to put a video that you
Don't
have
put this on the
crashed our
video.
you have crashed our plane.
I've got a good video of him coming right in from quite far out. I did like a chase view of him on the drone camera.
You guys are parked in the bush?
Yep.
Yeah, just park near us. I'll get some screenshots of you, Nor, as well.
This is the default scenery. I told you I couldn't find another scenery for that.
Yeah.
Squeeze.
That angle there. Yeah, beautiful angle. There we go. That's it. Done with me screenshots. Nice.
I have to leave, guys.
The
No
airbag.
problem, mate.
Once again. Yeah. See you next
Airbus.
time.
Yeah, cheers for joining, Roberto.
But-
Thanks very much, mate. Speak to you soon.
Bye bye.
Cheers, Roberto. Thanks.
See ya.
Nice.
See you guys.